guys, welcome back to my wonderful BC life. Today we have what should be the final installment, number 8 of my Christmas home tour videos, and hopefully everybody enjoys this one, and hopefully you've enjoyed all of the others prior to this one. And anyway, let's get on and see video number 8. Over here we have some things that may look familiar if you've been watching the ends of my videos the last little while. But we'll start with this guy first. Cute little bear that I picked up quite a few years ago. I'm not sure how many, but I've had him for a while, and I really like him. And then over here we've got Mr. and Mrs. Santa. Now these two must be some of the oldest ornaments I've got, probably right up there with some of the little ones I've shown you on my trees. I've had them for such a long time that I don't even know if they're older than Richard, and like I say, he's almost 36. They still work, and I still love them and put them up every year. I changed out the light bulb to the flickering flame for Santa. And there he is. I gave him a little snowflake. And then up here, I got these at Dollar Tree. I thought they were really nice little candles, and I thought it was nice to leave the bow and the wrapper on them. It makes them look like a wrapped candy. And I've got one over on this side as well. The same thing. And there's Mrs. Santa. Gave her a flickering flame light bulb as well. And the only thing that is not original to her at this point is that at one time she did have glasses on. And I don't know, her glasses got broken, and that was the end of that. I never managed to fix them or replace them, and I don't know where they ended up. But anyway, she did have little glasses on at one time. But other than that, she's still original. And this is my fiber optic tree, which Dave loves fiber optic trees. And this one here, it's got some different things on it. These little ornaments were on a real tree that my sister Kathy gave me, and that unfortunately the tree died. But I kept all the ornaments and put them on this tree and decorated it, and it's got some gingerbread things on it now as well that I added just this year, as you can see. And there's that. And the little gingerbread candy cane over here. And if I back up, you can see the other two Christmas stockings that are the actual stockings that we use. And if you've been following my videos, you know that I just recently purchased the green one for my daughter-in-law, Emily, because I realized I didn't actually have a stocking for her. So now I do, and that's it. I put these icicle lights in the living room window, and this was an unbelievably complicated job. You would not believe how much it took to create what you see. Between the strings hanging down and the ornaments and everything, it was unbelievably complicated to do. But I got it done, and thank God the lights still work this year, because I don't know what I would have done if they hadn't. It would have really upset me, but they did work for this year anyway, so I thought it came out looking nice. And here we have what has to be probably the most unique thing as far as my Christmas decor goes, and that's my Coca-Cola polar bear spinning Christmas tree. You will notice that it's a little bit noisy, but I do have a brand new spinner to put underneath of it, but as long as this one keeps working, I will continue to use it. So anyway, here we go. We first of all have our tree topper. They do have some that you can get, although they're very rare, and that actually have lights in them. Mine did not come with lights in them, so I sort of tuck a light or two up into his Coca-Cola sign, and that lights them up a little bit. But even this one is very rare, extremely hard to find, and you'll pay a lot of money for them if you do find them. So then, let's go and see what else comes around. I'll just let this tree spin so you can get an idea of what there is. Those bottles there actually had Coca-Cola in them, and they had them for at least a few years in a row. And what we did was we made them into ornaments. These were from the movie theater, from Cineplex, and they had more than one style of those. They had those for a few years in a row as well. This is a little girl bear. They don't have that many girl ones, but this one is a girl. And there, I got the elves. Found those when we moved here to the island. I've got quite a few of the little elves. And they're as cute as can be, too. So you can see how many different types of Coca-Cola bears I have. Some of them are hard ornaments. I have a lot of the little plushies, or whatever you want to call those ones, like this guy here on his ice skates. There's another elf up there. And I've given this one, as you can see, sort of a candy theme too. It has a lot of ornaments on it that are candy related. And we have our names on this tree, as I do all of our trees. Although if you see this one down here, you'll see that it says Sydney, not Julie. And the reason for that is I was having a hard time. I find often it's hard to find my name. And I did see this was back when we used to have the Zeller stores that I got those ornaments. They did not have Julie, but they had Sydney. And why would I get one that said Sydney, you ask? Well, because back in my teenage years, we used to be like the Three Musketeers. Myself, my friend Sue, and my sister Kathy. And we were, Sydney was me, George was Sue, and Ralph was Kathy. I don't know why we called ourselves that, but we did. And I just remembered that that's what we always jokingly called ourselves. And so I saw that Sydney ornament, and when I couldn't find Julie, I said, well, I'm going to be Sydney again then. So I thought that was cute. So anyways, that's what I did. So now, get down a bit further. We got another elf going by. More ornaments. Got some of these ones here, a couple of those type. And like I say, there's all sorts of different ones. If you're paying attention, there's all sorts of different ones. Another elf. There's the Richard Bull. I really think it's a one-of-a-kind tree because you're not going to see too many others like it. At least I don't think so. The tree needs to go faster. I'm squatting and my legs are saying, what the heck are you doing? Get up, you silly fool. Well, there you go. That is my spinning Coca-Cola polar bear tree. And I don't think you'll see too many like it, probably none exactly like it, no matter where you look. Here it is, the Christmassy living room that my husband teases me about, but technically I think he actually really likes it. I certainly get that impression from him when he's being honest. And he obviously has contributed to it a lot. So he can't mind it if he keeps giving me more things for it, right? I don't think he minds it at all. I think he likes it. Well, that was it. Episode number 8 of my Christmas home tour for 2022. I hope everybody liked it. I know that I keep saying that, but I really genuinely do hope that everybody enjoys it. I put a lot of effort into creating the videos and a lot of effort into putting up all of the decorations every year. So I do actually hope that everybody likes them. And I'd love to hear feedback if there's something in particular that you saw that you liked, or maybe the whole thing would be great, but I mean, there might be just things in particular that someone likes more than others. I'd love to hear about it. Any feedback is great. Anyways, so that's it for the Christmas home tour for 2022. So until next year, or until my next video, as the case most likely will be, and that will likely be long before the year is done. But anyway, bye-bye.